Oklahoma Senator James Lankford's border security deal faces some criticism from former President Donald Trump. Just this afternoon, Lankford's office tells me he has been in meetings about the border deal all day. We have team coverage of what's happening and how it could impact Oklahoma. Bobby Miller starts us off.
Bipartisan talks in the Senate over how to fix the nation's broken immigration system hit a speed bump.
We feel that it's been happening in a good faith nature, and these negotiations about policy changes, obviously, and also funding resources.
While no text has been released yet, former President Trump, the likely presidential nominee, has already come out against a potential deal. In a letter to House Republicans Friday, House Speaker Mike Johnson also blasted a possible plan, writing in part, if rumors about the contents of the Senate draft proposal are true, it would have been dead on arrival in the House.
House Republicans, they have a choice to make, right? They have to choose whether they want to solve a problem or, get in the way.
House Speaker Johnson says his chamber is eyeing a vote as soon as possible on whether to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over the Biden administration's handling of the U.S.-Mexico border.
It's not like we don't have a process at the border, and there is a challenge there, and the president does want to get more Border Patrol agents.
Texas has become a flashpoint in the crisis, particularly at Shelby Park and Eagle Pass. The state has refused to remove razor wire fencing and other barriers at the site to impede illegal immigration, despite a ruling this week from the Supreme Court. The Biden administration is demanding Border Patrol agents be given immediate access to the park to help process migrants. Just yesterday, 25 Republican governors, including Governor Kevin Stitt, released a joint letter of support for Texas, saying the state has a constitutional right to self-defense. Meanwhile, state lawmakers say immigration and border control are a top priority in the upcoming session. Our Capitol reporter Haley Wager is live with their goals. Haley.
That's right, Bobby. Governor Kevin Stitt was one of a handful of governors showing support for our neighbors down in Texas. Meanwhile, state lawmakers are discussing what can be done here at the Capitol to help down at the border. Crisis at the border. State lawmakers say it's impacting people here in Oklahoma.
We know the people of the state are most concerned about inflation. That and immigration are the two pressing issues.
A concurrent resolution was filed at the state capitol just yesterday. It would reaffirm Oklahoma's right to defend themselves from invasion and encourage Governor Stitt to offer support and services of the Oklahoma National Guard to Texas.
Looking at what we're doing with this border crisis and where does Oklahoma fit in, especially with what's going on in Eagle Pass in Texas.
Governor Stitt was one of 25 governors who sent a joint letter to the Biden administration saying in part, "We stand in solidarity with our fellow Governor Greg Abbott and the state of Texas in utilizing every tool and strategy, including razor wire fences, to secure the border."
It's not a surprise, but certainly disheartening.
House Minority Leader Cindy Munson says this issue should stay at the federal level.
We don't have a lot of control or say over foreign policy or immigration issues. And so when they talk about those things, it's really to stoke a fire and get emotions riled up.
U.S. Senator Mark Wayne Mullen took to social media calling border security national security. And House Speaker Charles McCall ensures these conversations will continue in the state house.
We look forward to advance those priorities.
And Governor Stitt's staff tells me they are discussing sending the Oklahoma National Guard back down to the Texas border. They say no final decision has been made at this point. Live at the Capitol, Haley Wager, Oklahoma's own News 9.